Sponsored by Bangjak, Sustainable Business Development in Harmony with the Environment and Society. MICE, or Meetings, Incentives, Exhibition and Convention industry, is actually one segment within the hospitality industry. It plays a very significant role in the tourism outlook of Thailand, as there are also many numerous players from the sectors in this market, such as hotels, exhibitions and conference organizers, destination management companies, event management companies, conference centers, exhibition venues, transportation companies, food service businesses, and many more. So today's edition of Tour 2015 will be taking a closer look to this MICE industry in Thailand, as well as ASEAN, opportunities and challenges ahead of the ASEAN Economic Community 2015 through a very exclusive interview with Mr. Joon, the General Manager of Impact Exhibition Management, with which the manages Impact Arena Exhibition and Convention Center, or Impact Mueang Thong Thani, as we are familiar with, the biggest exhibition and convention venue in ASEAN.
Well, Impact Exhibition and Convention Center is the biggest venue in Thailand. In fact, it is the biggest in Southeast Asia. We have an indoor space of over 140,000 square meters, comprising of various facilities such as exhibition halls and conventions and meeting rooms. Each year we host about more than 800 events, and we welcome a visitorship of about 15 million people. And in addition to just managing the venue, we are also an exhibition organizer ourselves. And what we have done is over the last few years we have actually built up our own portfolio of about 12 trade exhibitions that we organize ourselves, either by ourselves or with joint venture partners.
Although Impact is currently a leading player in this industry, the company has laid out a plan to upgrade the Impact Arena Mueang Thong Thani to maintain its rank. Many expansion projects are underway.
The plan is in terms of there are two. One on the soft service side, we are trying to upgrade our capability in the human resource. And then on the hardware side, we are constantly upgrading our facility to maintain our position as one of Thailand's most advanced and modern venue. Recently, we have just finished the renovation of our old convention center. So if you take a look at our Impact Forum, it is brand new. More meeting rooms are added in. And we also just completed last year the construction of our hotel, a 380-room hotel, which is now already in its first year of operation. And we are also looking at the possibility of building another new hotel next to our existing hotel. So these are the plans that we are planning to undertake in the short term.
What about the shopping centers, and from what I've heard, that there will be new shopping centers in Impact and probably some other several projects?
Yeah, that will be in the pipeline. So I think we will take us one step at a time. The shopping mall is our long-term plan. But I think what we have to look at is, we have to look at the current economy, the global economy, the situation, and then we will make a concrete decision whether to go ahead. But it is in the pipeline. Yeah.
Okay, and when can we see the full impact, I would say? The full impact city.
Well, like I mentioned, it all depends on the
economy.
If the economy is doing very well and we are doing well, probably in the next 5, 7, 8 years, you'll probably see it happening.
So it's in the foreseeable future.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Now we have learned another chapter of the Impact Arena Exhibition and Convention Center. All of the background. Now Mr. Loy Joon also gives us an overview of the MICE industry in Thailand and Southeast Asia, as well as the challenges for Thailand in competing with neighboring countries in this industry.
And now we're moving on to the MICE industry, and how is the MICE sectors is currently doing, of Thailand is currently doing?
Well, I think Thailand has a very vibrant MICE industry. It is a very attractive destination for many conventions, corporate meetings. I think I foresee that our MICE industry will continue to grow, okay, probably 5–10% on an annual basis. But our problem would be, how do we compete with the other ASEAN countries, like for example Singapore, which they have been, constantly reinventing themselves. So I think we need to also, try to see how can we also reinvent ourselves to offer new products and to offer new services to the MICE market.
Would you say that Singapore is the main rival for Thailand?
Yes. In ASEAN.
In ASEAN, in terms of MICE industries. What about Malaysia or?
Malaysia right now, I think they are also beginning to see the importance of the contribution that the MICE market could contribute to the economy. So Malaysia is now also building up its MICE capability. I think last year they have recently also set up a convention bureau, which is also quite active, like our Thailand Convention and Exhibition Bureau. So yeah, Malaysia is coming up. I think the other country that will also be a potential threat to Thailand will also be Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yes.
Why Vietnam?
Oh, Vietnam is beginning to be also looking to be like a more cost-effective destination for the MICE market. And the thing is, during the last few political unrest and also the natural disaster,
the flood,
many of the events that were planned to be held in Thailand were subsequently moved to Vietnam. So Vietnam is actually reaping the benefit.
So what could Thailand do in terms of preparation for? Because I would say that Thailand aims to be the hub for MICE industry for Southeast Asia. And what should Thailand do in terms of competing with Singapore, the Malaysia, or even the emerging Vietnam?
Well, I would like to mention about the strength of Thailand in the sense that, first of all, it has a very large economy. It's the second biggest economy in ASEAN. Right? It has a large domestic market, and it has a very vibrant export-oriented production base, fairly big service sector, and also fairly good infrastructure. But I guess that the weak point that we have, the number one weak point that we have, that we are not able to achieve sustained political stability.
Only political stability.
Yeah, we were not able to achieve sustained political stability. And also the fact is that we lack a continuous public administration policy that is able to create a proactive business environment. And I think these are the two issues. I guess that many people, especially the MICE industry players in Thailand, are concerned about.
Has the global economic downturn right now affect the MICE industries as well?
Yes, it does, because like for example, there will be a decrease or drop in long haul travel. That has actually will impact not only in Thailand but also in Southeast Asia as a region. But having said that, the global economy, the problems in Europe, and the the problems in America, but especially in Europe. Many event organizers, especially the exhibition organizers, because their exhibition in their country or in their region is not growing. So they are actually looking at new market opportunity in Asia. Of course, when they look at Asia, they will be looking at China as a very potential market. They will also be looking at India. But once these companies, when they have actually established a presence in China and India, and then with the AEC, kicking in the year 2015 and beyond, and then there is now a renewed interest for this exhibition organizer to seek a new market opportunity in ASEAN. And I think Thailand should work harder, to be prepared to what they call tap into this potential market.
Okay, recently the Secretary General of ASEAN, Dr. Surin Pisawai, he said that the AEC could be delayed. Do you think that it would affect the confidence of investors or your customers?
No, I think most of the industry, the private sector, they are well aware that ASEAN, the countries of ASEAN are all in different stage of development. So it will be quite difficult, to harmonize everybody on the same level of playing field. They are different. They are all different levels. So there will be challenges. So it could be delayed. It could go on, as planned. But definitely the AEC is here to stay, and we need to be prepared for it.
Okay. Would you say that AEC is more of an opportunity or a challenge for Thailand, and for probably look as like outside perspectives?
Well, I think for the strong point of Thailand, which I just mentioned earlier, regarding about the economy, the large domestic market, and a vibrant export-oriented industry, a big service sector, and also fairly good infrastructure. These are the foundation which Thailand can actually use, for the benefit of the AEC. But the weak point will be like what I explained to you. You need a sustained political stability. We need to have a good public administration policy that will help to create a proactive business environment. And then we also need to improve on our competitiveness and also the productivity in order to develop and create quality and cost-effective products and services for us to be able to compete effectively in the AEC.